What is up, Veilguardians? Death Killer X11 bringing you a video guide on where to find the mementos. Now, there is, I believe, 182 mementos throughout the game, and you need about 140 of them to have the full level to upgrade your gear. Alright, so there is quite a few you've got to find throughout the game. And there are several locations that you cannot return to, so you need to find them all while you are there. Now, I will try to avoid spoilers as much as possible, and I will try to tell you beforehand, hey, this spot right here, you got to find them all. You cannot come back to it. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so once you progress through the game and you get to the crossroads, you'll eventually come to this area on the map. Here's where you come off of. You pretty much just come down from this area, and you'll come to this location, not where I am specifically. But eventually you come down here, you come around to this area segment of the map, and you'll drop down here. Alright, then once you get down here, you'll see it's basically a part of Solus's memory. There'll be some dialogue going on right here, but this is one of the ancient elves' labs. Come down here, you go up to the stairs. You do not go up these stairs, they spawn in front of you. Over here, you'll come to the left, and in the back is a memento. I grabbed it without knowing what it was at first, but obviously I do now, but it's right here on this rock in the corner. You can't miss it because it's glowing. Alright, so during the crossroads, you have an option of where you want to go next. Alright, so I chose to go to Treviso. You'll pretty much start off right here. You just follow the character along. You don't really have a choice. Well, you don't have a choice at all, actually. And you come right here, kind of like to a central plaza. Come to the central plaza, you just pretty much go to the merchant that's right here. You'll see these two mementos right here. You gotta purchase them both for 500 gold. So it's 1,000 gold you need. By this time of the game, you really don't have a chance to buy anything, so you should definitely be able to buy this. So buy them both. As you see, it increases your caretake power, so make sure you are checking the merchants and purchasing whatever you find. Alright, so following this merchant that we just left from, I'm going to come around. You kind of follow the quest marker, but right in front of you, the very next merchant is another memento. Yeah, immediately after that one, you come around, or you can go the other way. It doesn't really matter. Come around to the merchant on this corner, and she will have 3 mementos.
Hello again.
Alright, then following this merchant on the corner, you'll still technically follow the mission objective. If you go to that merchant, there's an item where you permanently get 25 health, but you may need to save your gold. You come around to this merchant over here, and she will have another memento you'll need to purchase. So I believe that is what, 2,500 now that you need in order to purchase all the mementos location. Then once you do that, you'll come around here, and right beside the stairway is this memento. This is the one you pick up. Luckily, you don't got to pay for this one. Alright, so yet again, you are following the quest line. You're following Tia. You will come up on this zip line right here, and you'll get to this casino. I forgot what they call it. Something diamond. Anyways, just come to the left. Don't go to the right to the stairs. These people will kind of be taking jabs at each other. Ignore that. You have one memento right here. And you will have another one in this corner right here. I grabbed it thinking it was an item, but I guarantee and I assure you it is one right here. Alrighty, Veilguardians. Once you come to the lost city of Atlantis, or whatever this place is called actually, the ossuary. Basically, this is a mission objective area. You gotta find this guy. The grandson, I forgot his name, Lucius or something. Lucian, there we go. Anyway, you follow the mission objective, you come to this point, you will open this door right here. This is following the pathway for the objective marker. And right here to the left is the next memento. So once you progress through this story mission a little bit, you kind of come back to the beginning over here. You will use a special ability to unlock it, and you come down this way. It's the only way to go. Just kind of follow the mission objective. You will fight a mini boss here, as you can see. He's obviously dead. You come onto the right side. Oh, pass a little bit. Come to the right side, and there will be the momentum in this room. Alright, so once you come to the location from the previous memento, it's kind of up there in that room. You're forced to come down. This is part of the mission objective way, so you cannot be deterred. Alright, you come to this location. There's a circle, a bunch of dead bodies. These are the Venatori, so it is well deserved. You come immediately around, basically, like not a 360, but like a 350. You come on this little edge right here, and the momentum is right here. Alright, so continuing from where we left off, you again will just follow the mission marker. You'll eventually come down here through this area into this kind of open ravine with all these statues, and you see the kind of crystal glows in the background. You can't really miss it. You have to come this way. So as soon as you come into this enclosed area, just immediately look to the right, and there is the memento. Alrighty, so as you progress, you're back here exploring. I personally have decided to help out Harding's questline, and it brought me back over here. This is kind of the area where you have to go to first get you to the meta crossing, and this way is finally unlocked. So you just kind of continue along, you explore right here. Eventually, you come to this kind of open little forest area where we would find our next memento. You come from the direction up there, come all the way down here. You could go through that, stick right there. That's fine. Anyways, come up here. You see the statue of the Dread Wolf right in front of you. Take a bang right. Over here on this wall, directly right here, is a memento. I know you can't see it because I picked it up, thinking yet again it was something else. But you see there's several different walls, but it's right here, and that's where it is. Alright, so the next memento we're going to find is once you start one of the first missions you can for Harding. Let's see here. Yep. The quest line will bring you pretty much along this path. You go around here. And I believe right here you finish her quest line and it brings you back to the beginning. So you kind of just have to go right back through her entire quest line. It ain't long, but it seems like it ain't. You just go through it. And you can do exploring if you want. You'll eventually come down here. This way. Alright. And bring you to this opening area. Now when you get to this location right here, you get another quest line to try and fix that broken artifact. And in doing so, it'll eventually bring you to this area. So if you do this quest, it is not missable because you have to come up here. And right here on the platform, or little table, is the memento. Alright, going from the last memento, you're coming from that little area, which is part of the quest line. So pretty much what you need to do is come back up here and redirect that energy beam over here. It's going to create this bridge. You'll take it from where you previously had it in order to get to that last part of the quest line and come over here. So you pretty much just come up here. You'll activate the fast travel point right there. And right here beside this chest is like a hand memento. I grabbed it, not knowing it was a memento. It didn't look like the others. It just kind of glowed. Thought it might be a gift. But anyways, it is right there. Alrighty, so we're still in the same area in the Arlathan Forest. Pretty much what you do, this is where you go to the Mementos crossing, whatever it was. You pretty much just come all the way back. Over, let's see here. Yep, come all the way back pretty much. And there will be a spot right here where you can get on a ladder and kind of climb up here to this location. That's right there. Let's see where we at on the map. Yep. Kind of right here in the corner. You kind of just come along this area. There we go. Come up the ladder. Go into the room. This is the nameless building. Right here by this fast travel point. And right here beside it is the memento. Alright, so at the Arlathan Forest, at the very beginning where the merchant is, they do sell mementos. You can immediately buy one.
Be happy to sell you a bit.
You have to go to the valuables and collectibles page. You can immediately buy a memento. And she has 3 more that you can buy, but they require a higher shop rank. So basically what you need to do is quests that involve this faction's merchant, or this merchant's faction, and then upgrade it via the upgrade menu over here to the right. So we are now doing Bellara's quest line, Echoes of the Past. So once you come to this point right here, you'll start off down there. You walk across the little beam. You can kind of see it. We will come up this ladder. Then this door right here has a lock on it. All you gotta do is hit it with either an arrow or a shield throw, or you could melee it. I don't know. I didn't try. And here on the wall is the next memento. Alright, so upon returning to Treviso after the first time you visited there, the merchant for their faction will become available. All you gotta do is go to that merchant. They are in the Canary Diamond Casino. You will fast travel right here. This will unlock. Come right here, and the merchant's right there. You can't really miss it. Just go to him, go to buy, go to valuables and collectibles, and the first one you can buy is right here. So as you see, he has 2 more, but you also have to upgrade that shop. So as you do the missions and upgrade this shop, it will become available later on, and we will revisit it then. Alright, so following the Crow's merchant, you're still in the casino. You pretty much just go around the area, and you will see it glowing right here on the table. You grab that memento, and that is my assistant, Sophie. So we're going to keep coming around, and this is actually where Lucanis' questline starts, but we're going to go right past them. On the big table is another memento. Alrighty, Veilguardians, this one requires a little bit of footwork. So basically, next time you come back to Traviso, more pathways open up. So pretty much you will leave the casino and you will come down this little I don't know, it's like a weed ladder or something. Anyways, you come down it. This is the way you originally come when you first come here, and this over this bridge is the way it's blocked off. Coming back to it, it is now open up. You start over at the casino, you get a zip line, come over across, and you drop down right here. Or, well, right to the left a little bit. So without further ado, let's continue on. You continue through this area right here. You go straight. There'll be some enemies over here. I'm breaking that just because it gives you supplies. Actually, no, I'll skip it all for the sake of speed. You just come around there, and you'll climb up this one right here.
Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
Now this is kind of out of the way.
Don't flatter yourself.
As far as I'm currently aware, there's no quest that even takes you this way.
And I keep an eye on everything.
Going across that platform, dropping down, there is a chest over there.
Let me know.
We're currently after this memento. So once you pass through those series of broken windows on the ledge right here, you see the memento. You'll grab it, and for reference, this is the zip line. The other zip line in the area that you can take, but you currently have to activate it. But either way, that's where it's at. Alrighty, so we are still in Treviso canals now. We're still in the world of Treviso. Pretty much this right here is the casino. You'll drop down to this area and more areas have now opened up. You pretty much come down here. This right here is like the market area where you originally came in through. And come down here to the new area. There we go. I believe it's called Drown District, Drown City. Yep, Drown District. And here's a fast travel point. So what you do is you start from here. You just come around here. Please excuse Miss Sophie. She's having a tantrum. And right here is the Memento. We are back here at the Drowned District. Pretty much we're just going to come down here. Go travel to this waypoint. Come to the right and then south in this area right here. Alright, so as soon as you load in, come over here. We're going east, and then south. Only way to get this kind of little area is to jump over here. Yay! Alright, there'll be a few enemies you get to have some playtime with. So once you deal with them, just kind of come over here to this little dock right here, and at the edge of it is the Memento. So here we are back at the Drowned District beacon. You'll pretty much just come from here and you'll come off to the right this time and you'll come in this little area right here. Now at this point of the game you need a different campaign for these braziers. So if you don't have it, you can always come back to it later. If not, I'm doing it now because I'm already here. So it's kind of like a mini puzzle or obstacle course, so to speak. You kind of just, start over there, you'll work your way around, come up. Eventually there's a spot right here where you can climb up. You can climb up this right here and you come to the rooftops. Once you make your way to the rooftops, you come this way, zip line across, and what you're pretty much doing is just making your way to the top of this building. You jump this ledge, come over, hop right in this broken window. The slightly inconspicuous bookcase you can move, and here we are in the open. Right here is a unique chest you can get you a good item, and here behind the pillar is the Memento. Alright, so from the previous Memento, where you got the unique chest as well, there's a little, you come off the side right there, and there's a gap in the wall. You jump over here to cross it, and you land on this rooftop. Once you come to this rooftop, destroy those chests just because you get items. That's a joke. Anyways, you need to drop down. And just keep coming along. You can drop down right there if you want. I decided to go ahead and drop off right here. You pretty much make your way this way. Once you come to this area, you'll see this giant golden statue of a Nug. And you'll need to raise these rock pillars over here. So if you don't have Harding's questline completed, you need to do that so you can unlock those. And basically just follow the singular path right here. It's hard to miss. And right here in the corner was the Memento. I thought it was just like a little coin pouch when I picked it up. I didn't know at the moment, but right here in the corner is where it's at. Alrighty, so we are still in the Drowned District right here. I'm going to try as much as I can to come back to this beacon or fast travel point just to have a good reference in case I kind of start spreading out. Anyways, you're back here. We're pretty much just going down and around to this way. So here we are. There's that fast travel point. We're going to come up the stairs to the right. You can technically go straight ahead, but we're not. We can open this door right here, go through here. Go past all these people. We're going to make a right. And right here, this is actually breakable. You can run into it, attack it either way. Go up the ladder, and you will see the Memento and the left of the chest. Starting from this last Memento that we found, pretty much just going to turn right back around, drop down. You can go out these holes right here, or you can go to the left. It doesn't matter. Either way, you need to drop down to the opposite side, And right here, behind some debris that you can break, will be the next memento. So, once you wrap things up in Treviso, you should have an item to unlock another pathway in the crossroads. So once you have the item, I won't give any spoilers, but if you need me to, you just comment down below and I will let you know where it's at. Anyways, you pretty much just come to this location right here in the crossroads. This is the starting location. Then you come to the next kind of central hub area. This is during the beginning of the quest, or the game rather. So this spot cannot be missed. You will come here. Once you take the dock from this location, it'll bring you over here. Or you can just fast travel to one of these points or have it unlocked. It will now unlock this area right here. You pretty much just come down around here, go straight down, and you'll be right here. So it's kind of only one way. You go straight into the cave. There's like a little locking mechanism that you need to wisp for, and some enemies. Once you do that, you will see the memento and here in the back of the cave. Alrighty, so once you come to Docktown, and your ally is now forced to be Nev, you will start off at a location down here. No, over here. Alright, so once you start off here, you pretty much just follow her quest line as you're going through it. Go along the entire course and eventually come to this location up here. Kind of the statue in the middle of here, whoever this person is, a bunch of little glowing something. Anyways, wherever those are, just come around to the side, follow the quest line, you cannot miss it. Pretty much this is a very simple little obstacle you need to go around. Just kind of come up here and jump. A little platform over here, platform in here. That opens that gate that was originally closed, and here, this statue is the memento. Alrighty, so as we're continuing the quest, the smuggled relic case given to you by Nev to go to Docktown. We will come to this area right here. You cannot miss it. It's part of the quest line. It's kind of a one-way street. You just get on some rooftops, come to this part right here. It's kind of like an open market. Basically, you're just going to follow the mission marker, and right here, there's a merchant right here. This little bar, pub, place. I don't know. Anyways, go to the merchant, and there will be a memento
Soaks
right
up
here
the
to
local
purchase.
ale.
Alright, so we are back in the Docktown, and we are on for the mission Shadows of Mementos. Basically, come back here with Nev to try and investigate some of your leads that you have going on. And you'll pretty much come, go to the Shadow Dragon's lair, and they will ask you to help investigate their entrance because they think they're dark spawn. So, what you need to do is you'll come to the Shadow Dragons, just follow the mission marker, and eventually you'll come to the Shadow Dragons. So once you get to the secret tunnel, you'll come down here. Like I said, follow the mission marker. You'll pretty much just follow along. Can't really miss it. Yet again, this is kind of really linear. You come along here. Eventually come to this point. You're supposed to go right. Go straight ahead. You'll break this. And right there is a memento. So, finishing the quest, Shadows of Mementos, you are immediately forced to come back to the beginning of the Shadow Dragon's lair. So you come right here, you get a new quest line, but don't worry about going to it right now. Pretty much just go through their quest. You're gonna go back to the merchant. You now should be able, well, you will be able to. Sorry about that. My assistant Sophie's a little upset. Anyways, you now have enough points to upgrade the shop for the Shadow Dragons. You'll do so, go to her inventory, and you will buy the memento that you can for rank 2. you finish that last main quest line, there is another quest that opens up for Nev. It is a study of Docktown. Basically, you just go with Nev, come back to Docktown, you go around buying newspapers. You will eventually come to this central area, well, southern area. Start from up there, go all the way down. And you'll come to the point, there's giant statues in the middle of this little plaza, this little central square. What you need to do is go up to this merchant in this building right here. Which one is it? Nope. It's this one, so apologies.
Cloth and leather.
Go to the lady, and she has 2 mementos to sell you. Make sure you buy them both.
Read it here first.
Alrighty, so after exploring Docktowns, after being released, you will find another champion essence, so that way you can unlock another path in Crossroads. So once you come back to Crossroads, you'll take your little U-boat over here, come back to this little central hub where all the spirits are, and you'll unlock this area with that essence. You pretty much just come along here, just do whatever you're supposed to do when you come. Do whatever you're supposed to do as it unlocks, and you'll come to this section right here. You'll probably notice this gate right here. You can now unlock it from the other side. So after killing the enemies, do all the unlock stuff like that, that will be up here in this little area where their crystal is the memento. Once you get the mission, a warden's best friend, you pretty much come to this area here. You're supposed to go pretty much to the left. I went to the right to go explore. You'll pretty much come to this point where you kind of, come up these stairs. You need to go that way out in that field, but I came up here. Anyways, as you see, that's where you're supposed to go. This is where I came, and that is where the memento is. So here's the map pulling up, kind of showing you for reference where we're going. It says here. Yep, we start right here, and you go up through here. Yeah, obviously you're supposed to, take a left is where you're supposed to go for the mission marker. I went right to go exploring. I'm going off on an adventure. Right, for some reason, I wanted up here just to kind of show you, I guess more of like an overview of the area that you're at. It's a little bit easier. Anyways, come over here, you'll find a few enemies, and down over here into the back, you can already see it, is the memento in this area. After that last memento, you are pretty much at a point of no return, rather. You have to make a decision on what to do in the game. I'm not gonna spoil it, but basically you need to choose a merchant to upgrade, so that way you can go ahead and have that faction's points invested. You can either choose the Shadow Dragon's merchant, or you can choose the Antivan Crow's merchant. I decided to go for the Crow's merchant, personally, because I read that you want to go ahead and have them upgrade a little bit more, because it's how do I put this? It's easier to lose this merchant than it is easier to lose the other one. So, I'm really dodging bullets here to avoid any kind of spoilers, but basically, I'm choosing the Crows. You can do what you want and see how it plays out. So, you need to have them upgrade to rank 3, and you need to have the Antivan Crow's strength at least to, rank 2 or, 2 stars, whatever you want to call it as. For that situation, you can sell a bunch of valuables, do all the quest lines. I've done all their quests available to me currently at this point in the game, and I only have 850 of strength with them. You need at least 16 to upgrade to rank level, and I think 2,000 to upgrade to star 2 with the faction itself. So pretty much all you need to do is just sell a bunch of valuables. And with that, you can now see I've sold most of my valuables to the Crows. That has allowed me to come into 2 stars with their strength, and I'm about to upgrade my shop to rank 3. Now, in order to get to that second 2 stars, It's 19 and some change, 1900 some change. I don't know exactly, but I got to, as you see, 1930, and it put me up to 2 stars for moderate strength. So that's good. So with that, let's go ahead and rank up the shop to rank 3. Now the purpose of doing this is mainly to just go ahead and get a little bit more reputation to this specific faction, and it unlocks the gear. And a mild spoiler alert for the next few seconds. If you lose a merchant due to story decisions, it will become available to you later. I believe in the crossroads, or where is it? I forgot where, but everything that they sell, you can always go back and find it at the merchant. You can find later. So don't stress yourself about trying to buy all this stuff right now. But I am going to go ahead and buy this memento because it's now unlocked. I'll go ahead and have it. So with that, I do believe this will be the end of the first part of my videos for the collection series of collecting the mementos. Just due to the fact that the sheer number of them, and to the fact this is kind of a key point in the game where you have to make a really drastic decision, and it's after this, you know, if certain things change, it's a point of no return. So I do believe this is a good time to go ahead and stop and go from here. And so I will resume on the mission where you cannot leave, and it forces you to make a decision, and we will go from there. So if y'all like my videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.